Howdy! Welcome to Aspire Mountain Academy. I'm Professor Curtis, instructor for this course, Statistics 101, Introduction to Statistics. In less than 10 minutes, this video demonstrates how to create a frequency distribution from a data set using StatCrunch. Let's get started. Now, before we go into using StatCrunch to make a frequency distribution, you're going to need to access the data sets we'll be using to make our frequency distributions. And you can get that access when you join the Aspire Mountain Academy StatCrunch group. This group will serve as the repository for all the data sets we'll be using in this course. So to get there, you want to go to the StatCrunch website, and there's two ways to get there. If you're enrolled in a class that uses the Pearson product, My Math Lab or My Stat Lab, you can access StatCrunch there in the main menu options. Alternatively, you can point your browser to statcrunch.com. Now, once you log in, look for the little triangle next to the Explore there option in the main menu at the top, and then click on that little triangle, and then there's a drop-down menu that will appear, and in that drop-down menu you select Groups. Now in the screen that follows, and you're going to see a portion of it here, you can find the group by using the search box there on the left. So search for Aspire Mountain Academy, and you'll easily find it. You click on the title, and then you join, and it's really not more complicated than that. Now, once you've joined the group, enter it and select the Oscar winner's age file. StatCrunch will then open the file. And once your file is open, okay, then you can make your frequency distribution. Just go to Graph, Bar Plot with Data. Now, you're going to see an options window. When you do that, you'll see an options window appear like this one here on your screen. So go ahead up at the top, select the actress column, since this is where your data is located. And then down at the bottom of that options window, hit Compute, and then you'll get your frequency distribution. Okay. Now, don't be surprised if you get what looks like an error message. It's just StatCrunch seeing a huge data set and asking you if you really want to go forward. Just go ahead and click OK. You'll then see a results window containing your frequency distribution. Now keep in mind that for most of what you do in StatCrunch, if you want to go back to the options window, you don't have to go through all the menu options to get back there. Just go to your results window, click on Options in the upper left corner, and select Edit from the drop-down menu that appears. The options window will then appear directly. Now, some of the students manage better with the cropped images from the screenshots that we just reviewed, but there are other students who do better with a video. So if that describes you, here you are. I've got a video embedded within a video showing you everything we just covered. So let's play this bad boy. Okay, we're here in the StatCrunch group for Aspire Mountain Academy. So what I'm going to do here is go to select the Oscar winner ages data file. That's going to open up for me. And now I'm going to make my frequency distribution by going up to Graph, Bar Plot with Data. Then here in my options window, I'm going to select Actress because that's where my data is located, in the Actress column. Frequency is the type of graph that I want, but that's the default, so I don't have to select anything. So I just come down here and hit Compute. Yes, there's a lot of data here, so I'm just going to collect OK. And there's my frequency distribution. Woohoo! Yeah. So yeah, we're going to see this time and time again. You're going to see videos embedded within videos. That's how I'm going to show you how to use StatCrunch. This works really well for a lot of students. So if you're one of them, hey, more power to you. All right. So, if you didn't get this, just go back and, rewind and watch it again. Okay. Once you get the same frequency distribution on your own, then you can, proceed with the rest of the video. But if you can't get this, then I want you to go back and review this. Keep doing it until you can get it. Okay. Once you can get it, then continue on with the rest of the video from this point. So what we want to do now, okay, assuming that you've got this example there on your own, you want to go here into Aspire Mountain Academy, the StatCrunch site there, and we're going to be using this last digits data set. So once you can get this on your own, go ahead, open the file for last digits, okay, make a frequency distribution with that data set. Try this out on your own, okay. Then we're going to go through the same thing together, and we'll see how well you did with this. So go ahead, if you pause the video here, and then once you get this on your own, then come back to the video and let's see if you did this right or not. Okay, so here's what we've got here. The California Health Interview Survey collected health data from California residents. The weights of 50 randomly selected participants were then taken, and the last digit from each weight measurement was placed in our data file. Now, we've already constructed the frequency distribution, and it looks something like this. So if you went ahead and did this on your own and you got something that looks like this, hey, you've got it. If you didn't, then just go back and review how to make the frequency distribution. Once you get that, then you can continue on with the rest of the video here. Okay, so once you've got this distribution, let's take a look and see what the data has to say. Do you notice anything about this distribution that stands out to you? Yeah, I was pausing. I hope that you made a response in that pause. You probably should notice that the frequency counts for the 0 and 5 categories are inordinately larger than the other categories. So you want to keep that in mind as you answer some questions about interpreting the frequency distribution that you just created. And here's your first question. Okay, so do the heights appear to be reported or actually measured? In other words, do these values appear to come from people answering a question about their weight, or do these values appear to come from someone who actually measured people's weight? I'll give you a moment to make your response. Well, these are likely reported values. Remember what we noticed earlier. When people report their weight as, in response to a question, they tend to round their answer to the nearest multiple of 5, or more commonly 10. That's why data values from these categories appear inordinately more frequently than data values from the other categories. Now, if the values were actually measured, then we'd expect to see the frequencies for each of the categories have roughly the same value. So the shape of the distribution would be more uniform or flat instead of showing spikes like what we see here. So given that, what can you say about the accuracy of the results? Well, given the evidence that we have here that suggests a bias in the data set, okay, it's not likely that these data are very accurate. So next time, whoever did this, data collection should actually measure people instead of asking them about their weight. And that brings us to the end of this mini lecture. I hope you found it helpful. You can find more mini lectures for this and other courses at AspireMountainAcademy.com. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Howdy peeps, I'm Professor Curtis of Aspire Mountain Academy, and I hope you enjoyed this free sample mini lecture from my Stat 101 course. This is a course that I worked really hard to develop. It's taken me a while to get through it, and I hope you enjoyed this free lecture. If you want more like this, then you need to sign up for my Stats 101 course. So go to the link there in the description down below the video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video.